We have a new gameplay trailer! Woo!
100,000 welcomes to Innisgreen, where the joys are plentiful and the wonders awe-inspiring. Here it feels like we're truly enchanted by nature. There are many ways to enjoy the bounties of nature, many paths to follow, from a peaceful life outdoors to exploring enchantment and magic. Let's begin at the root, plants and gardening. Caring for these beauties gives you a pure dose of joy.
Sula!
Just water them when dry and look good as new. Oh, except those poor things.
They do look better, actually.
Here's a tip. A little fairy dust goes a long way. Enchanted plants water and weed themselves. Oh,
I like you're going to be able to use the green plant sims. Finally, there's a point to them now.
Expertise. Bring more of the outdoors in with potted plants. Place them wherever they fit. Fill the entire room if you want. If you're a fellow fan of foliage, your passion can take you a long way. So
I like that.
Name them, talk to them, whatever. I don't judge.
Compliment your plant.
Just a little flicker earlier. Well, the wait is over. Fairies are here. Let's start with the basics, shall we? A mere mortal aspiring to be a fairy.
New aspiration, of course.
No need to be alarmed. You called me.
Ah, no, they're not plant sims, they're just green fairies.
Laid out for you and...
Just like you become a ghost in life and death. Step in there for a little while. Ghost for a little while.
Entrance. Subtle, right? Oh, I love witnessing the transformation of a new fairy.
With old wings.
There are many ways for you to customise your fairy form.
Much like with horses.
Stunning. Go on, my little style icon.
Right. Oh, the yellow
Things
one.
are
That's
going
cute.
to be very different for you now. Fairies are truly emotion-driven creatures nourished by the moods of others. But if you don't take care of your needs, well, it's always a pity to see one.
Yeah, like Tinkerbell.
Luckily, you can simply consume bottled emotions or absorb emotions through your needs.
I think that's what they said, didn't it? When it's something like that. There was Hook.
You do know I'm still here, right? As I was saying, absorbing emotions comes naturally to everyone.
New dollhouse.
As does
Because we need one of them.
But many acquire other abilities as well. Fairy dust is simply the sugar on top. The more you use your abilities, the more powerful you become. Fulfill good and wicked desires, like aging someone up. Bringing gnomes to life.
I'm laughing at who that was.
Or messing with relationships. We love a little drama.
Don't we just?
But fairy life isn't for everybody. Like this nature nomad. Ah, sure. Living off the land may be an adjustment at first.
A new way to find frogs,
Acquired
collectibles,
taste, perhaps.
and fruits and vegetables again.
But the more time you spend working on natural living skills, the easier it gets to manage your needs. Seriously, why confine yourself to four walls when nature has been all-inclusive since the dawn of time? But balance is a tightrope, not a throne. If you find yourself wallowing in a bad mood for too long, you begin to teeter into imbalance, experiencing minor symptoms. Ignoring it leads to serious consequences and may mean picking up an ailment.
It's a bit like Sims 2 with the aspiration goals, right?
Hey, time to bring in some outside help. With the apothecary skill, you can craft everyday plants into elixirs and cures galore. Like ailment cures, emotion potions that change any mood, or elixirs that fulfill all your needs for a time.
Yeah, or you can just max motives.
Oh, is that lucky liquid? I know a fisherman who could have used that. If you're inspired to help others with your new skills,
I do like the new buildings, I do. New
After
roofs.
a quick exam, it's time to determine the best course of treatment. Hopefully, the correct one.
Oh, Reva, Obi.
Sometimes that means designing a wellness program for a client or offering a plant-based remedy. Of course, not all plants are entirely ordinary. The moody shrub allows you to extract emotions from it. An aura blossom can affect your luck or imbalance as long as you don't anger it. Oh, and the lightning root. I'm sure they're fine.
Right.
With your natural living and apothecary skills, you'll be able to help so
A wee drink. So it is very Scottish based, isn't it?
The blend of
So fairies from Scotland then, are they? I'm Scottish, I should know this.
Strikes a perfect balance. If I
The
do
fairies
so
and leprechauns are
myself,
more Irish
it
with
can
an
be a
R.
lot to take in, but luckily the locals are happy to fill you in. Lending a hand is a fast way to make friends and hear all
sneeze.
kinds of stories about this place.
Pineapples, pineapples,
Plus,
pineapples.
earn a few rewards.
Pineapples,
Speaking
pineapples.
of locals, I see you've met my ex, Spruce. Oh, and will you look at that?
Spruce.
Our cosmic hourglass is emptied. Well, that's the grand tour. I'd say you're ready to explore this enchanted world of ours. Time for me to dissolve into the mist somewhere. You're going to do great. Just don't forget to water the plants. Bye.
I never do. Well, what do we think of that then? Initial thoughts, I like the new roofs. I like the new slanty roof. I'm quite intrigued to find out how that would work. That's the most exciting. Disguised dwelling fairy home. Is that instead of the dolls' houses? I like the fact that they could sleep in the dolls' houses, but it does mean that when you scale them down to be smaller size, the fairy's now going to be sleeping in midair, which isn't necessarily a problem. I mean, you could always base it the other way and just not look. So, yeah, initial things. The thing I'm most excited about is new roof possibilities. The style, the decor style, I quite love. I like the new hairstyles. I guess we'll see. I usually only give you what's on the pack, right? What's it called? The thumbnail, the cover. I like that new hairstyle. I like Man's new one, but you can honestly, you can get so many mods these days. Lofty Leaf Bond, not that bothered about it. Luminous Mycena Lantern, not that bothered about it. If you want to buy those after, they cost like $6.99 on Steam. The digital content, whatever it's called, extra content. You don't have to buy it by then to get that stuff. And obviously mods would be available as well. Looks like an okay pack so far. What else? I'm quite glad that the herbal stuff from Go Camping, whatever it was called, is different from the spells and potions, and there's new ailments, which will be done not with herbology, but this new skill, which I quite like, actually. I do like it was the dude on the floor. What was that? It sort of reminded me a bit of how in Sims 2 you'd have moods according to whether you'd done your wants or not, and you've faced fears, and it deletes your aspiration points, and so your sim just gets really morose and just lays on the floor, and eventually has to be seen by a psychologist, like a therapist, whatever it is. And then obviously if you're really in a good mood, you achieve a lot of your wants, you go into platinum mood, which means your needs decay slower and stuff like this. So that's really cool. I'm quite excited by that possibility. I'm excited by any pack that makes the game more like Sims 2, and any mod that makes the game more like Sims 2. So yeah, didn't expect to actually do this today. Forgot it was the 26th it was coming out, and that today was the 26th. And I homeschool my children mostly, and I have no clue what time of the day it is, let alone what day it is. Those are my initial thoughts on it. I think shaping up to be quite a good pack. I really liked making magic in Sims 1, and that included the fairies, the witches, everything to do with magic was on there. Bonehilda was in there, pretty sure. That's the first introduction to her. Obviously all the supernatural stuff was in Sims 3, was supernatural pack, and Sims 2 sort of had a new supernatural dude with each one. So with Nightlife there was vampires, werewolves came in, servos came in. So similar to that, they sort of splitting up a little bit as Sims 2 did, but we've got a lot more now. I quite like it. I quite like the idea. I think I probably will get it when it comes out. So that's not long. Woo! July 10th. That's literally like 2 weeks away. That's going to be quite fun. I'm obviously going to be buying that, and I think we'll have a look at all the stuff then, or if it gets revealed before then, we'll have a little look. So yeah, I'll probably buy it. I've gotten back into Sims 4 now. That's all I want to play at the moment. Yeah, I love it again. It's funny how mod shopping will do that for you, and a new game pack which you're kind of interested in. So Enchanted by Nature, really good for those of us who play nature sims or do a lot of gardening, those sorts of things, because I really like gardening in real life, and I quite often got a garden to be able to do that in. My garden's crap, it's got 3 levels, and the middle level is completely taken up by a trampoline, so we've just got no room. And I used to have an allotment, but I got too ill to be able to maintain it, so I lost it basically. I do help my friend with hers when I'm on days when I'm feeling all right. Haven't been there for about a month though, that's really sucky. So I really like gardening, and I enjoy being able to do that in game. I also really like Stardew Valley farming games, things like that, so this just really opens up that element of the game, and I'm quite excited by that, I think. So yet to see how it's going to fail all my expectations, which it no doubt will. So I will see you in another video soon, or join me daily on Twitch, pretty much daily, unless I'm really ill like I am at the minute, so I haven't bothered with the makeup or anything. Yeah, I'm quite amazed I managed to get through this much of talking without having to run off to the toilet. So it's a bowel disease, in case you're wondering why I've just chucked that in. Sorry, it's a bit TMI. But God bless you. Thanks for watching. Let me know what you think in the comments, and whether you're going to buy it or not, what you're most excited for, what you're scared of happening, whether you're going to get it early, whether you're going to get it late or later on. Just let me know, and we'll have a good little chat about it. Or join me on my Discord. I'll put the links in my description. And yeah, see you later. Thanks for watching. God bless. See you soon.